Now, for more analysis, we're joined by He Wenping, a research fellow at the Institute of West Asian and African Studies at the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences. Great to have you on the program. This attack is just the latest in a string of really revenge attacks that ISIL has carried out because of countries' involvement in the Syrian conflict and fighting ISIL in Syria. So do you think really that we could see some sort of changes regarding these countries that have been the target of revenge attacks, their involvement and commitment in the Syrian conflict?
Yeah, that's very sure. I think this event has been regarded as the 9/11 in France. So that will going to be a big change, I think, following after this event. From the perspective of France, definitely we will see that France will make a further attack to the ISIL because there's no way turning back. They have to make Russia has used Syria issue as another way trying to get rid of their headache in the Ukraine. So for the NATO, they also can use this chance and then to get involved in the Syria issue, trying to balance the Russian influence in the Middle East. So we will see maybe another, I think, those balanced way and also another round of news fighting within this Middle East area.
And this attack comes despite more countries getting involved in the fight against ISIL and also more airstrikes across Syria. So why has the Islamic State group been able to remain strong? Is there a need for some sort of policy shift or a change in approach that these countries are taking?
The reason ISIL is strong is not because this evil, these forces itself is unbeatable. It's simply because those fighting, those alliances, I think they are not so united and hasn't taken a very coherent policy. As we can see during the past years, the United States has led anti-ISIL alliance, but some countries they fighting with the ISIL with their different intention. Some are doing things with some hesitation, and also they have their own interest. So I think they haven't spared every effort to fight ISIL. This is one thing, and also the purpose are different. For example, now the Russian call for another alliance to fight ISIL, and their target is not saying to ask the Syria President Bashar to step down, but for the Saudi and for the Turkey and for the other countries like even Britain, like France, they are all saying the Bashar should be stepped down, and then that's the precondition to fight the ISIL. So that sometimes they link the Syria crisis and together with the fighting with the ISIL. So I think this is some dispute among those policies given by different member countries in this alliance. So nowadays, I think from this tragedy, and I think no matter those allies led by the Russia or the allies led by the United States, now this is the time now to stay together, to unite together.
Well, He Wenping, many thanks for your insight on the matter and for joining us here in the studio tonight. Much appreciated.
Thank you.